his phone as a mirror, LeBron James showed that he was jamming to the closing track on Kendrick Lamar's 18-song album, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. So as Kendrick was hanging out in Ghana, playing soccer, hitting the beach, and hosting an album release party at the Republic Bar last weekend, celebs were among the fans around the world getting their first listen to Kendrick's 5th collection of songs, including N95, which he released the music video for.
You're back outside, but they still lied. Whoa.
And yes, with the help of some wires, Kendrick really was flying over the ocean for that clip. N95 isn't my fave on the album, but I can honestly say there's not a weak track on here. I love albums and I love artists that put together great albums, and Kendrick does that. And this album really feels like an experience, like it's supposed to be taken as a collective body of work. LeBron Instagrammed the album cover on release day with the caption "Him," and I guess Rich Spirit is another fave as well. Rich Spirit and Mir are probably two of the more catchy songs on the album. While LeBron loves the closer, I love the opener, United in Grief.
What if I call on security? That mean I'm calling on God for purity.
It sounds like Kendrick has just been bottled up, and once he's allowed to speak again, it's just pouring out of him. Like, he's rapping so fast that just like it seems like he has so much to say and he wants to get it all out all at once. It's an incredible opening track. Pharrell seems to be impressed with Kendrick's speed as well on the title track that Pharrell produced.
I must have had 3,000 lives and like 3,000 wives. Are y'all listening to this shit? It's insane.
That's the thing. Some of the songs aren't incredibly melodic, like they don't have a hook, and we're used to that with Kendrick sometimes. But his lyrics are just so fascinating. You're just completely enthralled just listening to him. Mother I Sober and Father Time stand out in that sense. Father Time is really fascinating, the introspection that he has, and the lyric where he says he's confused by Drake and Kanye making up.
When Kanye got back with Drake, I was slightly confused.
Yara Shahidi was simply wowed by the new work, while Lil Durk said Kendrick just made it scary. Lupe Fiasco called it exceptional work, and Eminem tweeted at Dr. Dre, "Yo, this Kendrick album is effing ridiculous. I'm speechless." And yeah, Kendrick is anything but speechless on the new album. Kevin Hart showcased a lyric from Die Hard. "I got some regrets, but my past won't keep me from my best. Rumble, young man, rumble."
When I fall short, I'm leaning on you to cry out. We all got enough to lie about.
I think Die Hard is actually arguably the most radio-friendly track on the album. Earl Sweatshirt said he loves Count Me Out, while Schoolboy Q had his fist up for Kendrick. And featured artist Tyler the Creator tweeted, "Are you happy for me? Really?" from the song Worldwide Steppers. I know that song has created a lot of talk within the black community because it has Kendrick talking about the times he's had sex with white girls, and I know that upsets some people. And that's what he does with this album. I mean, he's creating a lot of conversation with the tracks.
Ask God to speak through me. That's what you hear now, the voice of yours truly.
Kyle is clearly happy with the album. He tweeted, "Thank you, Kendrick Lamar. That album took me places I didn't want to visit, but it was necessary to heal. True art, once again, a life-changing first listen." While Jack Harlow weighed in on Power 106.
It's just amazing when someone incredible reminds you why they're incredible.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you need reminders. You know, no one's debating if Kendrick is that guy, but like sometimes you have to hear it and be like.
I know there's been a lot of talk about the song Auntie, Diaries because it has Kendrick revealing that his aunt is transgender.
My auntie is a man now. I think I'm old enough to understand now.
And some are criticizing him because he misgenders at certain points and he uses the gay F word. Like, the amount this song moves the dial is massive. If you're going to criticize every single person for their attempt to show their inclusiveness and showing their want to be accepting, then you're never going to move the dial. Because people are going to be petrified to get anything wrong when they try to show acceptance. So there's going to be growing pains. And so to think that this song doesn't have a beneficial effect for the trans community is crazy. Come on, guys.
I had to be very mindful of my good cousin. I knew exactly who he was, but I still loved him.
So yeah, it's incredible that Kendrick did this. The conversation that this is going to create is massive. So yeah, it's good he did it. Sure, maybe it's not perfect. Yeah, he could have done stuff better. But if that's your takeaway from the song, that, he just got the pronouns wrong. Come on, guys. There's got to be some room for growth to happen. And this is a huge stepping stone. So yeah, congratulations to Kendrick on doing this song. If I can give Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers any criticism, I would say that it's more an album that I appreciate than one I'm going to hit repeat on a lot. It is a very heavy listen. It's not, there's not many tracks in here I'm going to put on when you're having a party or something. But that's not to say it's a negative thing. It's just a different kind of listen. And it is certainly one of the best albums of the year. But yeah, what do you think of Kendrick Lamar's Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers?